Thank you so much, Laura, for the introduction. Thank you for this opportunity. Today, I'm going to talk about the culture in my refugee journey. I'm coming from a tribe that believes in unity and togetherness. Grandparents, children, and in-laws all live in the same compound. The compound consists of the main house, the kitchen on the side, the crop storage opposite the kitchen, the ojango opposite the main house, far back, the latrine, and the traditional loose housing system for cattle and other animals. One can ask what is ojango is. Ojango, jango, and we say it on Django in my language, is a shade built with 4 to 6 poles supporting with the grass, shade the hut, sometimes surrounded with small short sticks to block the wind and cold. In the middle, 3 big rocks are placed to hold the firewood and the fire. Early in the morning, everybody or everyone farms. And when it is school time, children go to school while elders continue farming up to late hours. In the evening, women go to the stream, fetch water. Afterwards, they start preparing dinner with young girls, teaching them women morals and the etiquette, etc. On the other hand, the elder men of the compound gathers around the fire in the ojango, and the old men and the young men join him. They sit around the fire. They talk about their life experiences, counseling, also counseling young men, planning for the future, and more. Both elder men and the elder women are taught about respecting elders, and the elder men and the elder women, they teach young men and young girls about respecting elders and the peers, using a soft handshake or the bend of a knee when greeting someone with respect. We were very happy with our lifestyle, whereby children were free to learn hunting, playing with no restrictions, to do pasture and keeping their head, climbing wild trees. It was our daily life. My country got its independence from the Portuguese colonists in 1975, and due to the greed, the peace did not last long. The civil war started that lasted more than 2 decades, and no one talks about it. War between the rebels and the government in power was every day. People were fleeing from one village to another, escaping the gunshots and the bombs. In the process, millions of people died. Children became orphans. People stepped on landmines and became disabled, and the respect for life was normal. Few people were able to flee to the neighboring country, Namibia, and I were one of them. Life was not easy in the refugee camp. I had to learn a new language, receive food every end of the month, whereby we are all reminded a day before with an announcement of a community leader passing in every street with a mic, informing that the next day everyone should go receive food. The next day, everyone gathers, adults and students and children standing under the sun, listening to the person calling names and making sure everyone is present before lining up to receive the food. I encountered this for over 17 years. My family was chosen for the resettlement program, whereby everyone was happy, without knowing how long the frustrating and traumatic process will last. After 4 years of waiting to be resettled, we were finally resettled to the United States, a land of opportunities. Now I'm here, learning a new culture, whereby talking to someone without looking on the eyes is disrespectful or sign of lying. Have a soft handshake, one is not strong enough to the job, sign of laziness and weakness. Being on time is a must at work or on appointment. If it's 10 o'clock, is on the dot. While where I come from, 10 o'clock is from 10 to 59 is 10 o'clock. Adapt to the cold weather, dropping and picking up children to the school, to the school bus, whereby if you are late more than 3 times, your child is taken away from you. I pay bills, always keeping my door shut and locked, while in my village, children play everywhere. Seniors watch over every child, either of their compound or not, making sure everyone is well taken care of and safe. I'm embracing the new culture as I'm living here. Nevertheless, I want my children to live and experience the life I lived back in my village. Although I'm far away from my roots and customs, my cultures, my values, my culture's values, my refugee life experience, and the culture shock in the United States added value to my being. I did not choose to be a refugee. I was forced. I did not choose to come to the United States. I was invited. The American dream can be real if you follow it with determination. And once you catch the dream, never forget where you came from. That was the word of Tapiwa Kapurura yesterday, last week. I'm happy to be in the land of opportunities. Thank you.
Isabel, what a moving and beautiful story that you shared. You know, so many people assume that being a refugee or being an immigrant is easy and that you choose to do this. But I love your line about I didn't choose, I was invited. And just the way you told everything that you said about wanting to preserve your culture for your children and wanting them to get to know their roots as well. I think that's so important and resonates with so many people. So thank you so much, Isabel, for sharing that with us tonight.
Thank you too.
Okay, we have one